It's exciting. It's exciting for me. Um, it's my anniversary when it comes to HCG. Yesterday was January 15th, and I started my very first round January 15th of 2010, which of course, since it's now 2011, it means that I've been able to go through my HCG journey for one whole year. And the one song that keeps rolling in my brain the last couple days is the Grateful Dead's "What a Long Strange Trip It's Been." And not that it's a bad trip, it's been really cool, but it's just a thing where you have to wrap your head around such an enormous change in lifestyle and how you can perceive yourself and how also you need to let go of things. And oh, man, the list goes on and on. And the thing is, it's really funny because you just never know who you're going to impact on anything you say, do, uh, offer, um, recommend. And the thing was that I've gone as far as the battle of weight loss. I'd say since, really since childhood, because my mom would really be on my case about, needing to do something about my weight. And, and it's not that I haven't had successes in the past with other plans either, but, Dr. Simeon, when his protocol explains about how HCG attacks the abnormal fat, that is what is so key about this, because I am in sizes I could only have ever dreamed to be. Even at my lowest weight in the past, um, I would say, as far as clothing and as far as inches and my actual just body shape, it's never been like this. I think really I look better now. Well, I do know I look better now than when I was in my teens. And that's a pretty dang cool thing to be able to say. Pretty weird to try to wrap around in my head. Um, uh, Gone through a lot of, self-esteem issues in the past. So, um, and, I want to also point out that, when we go to recommend something to people or help them with something, you just never know to what magnitude, like that, it's that whole ripple effect kind of thing. Because I'm actually going to thank someone that, a couple people actually, that, at the time they had like no idea what the one little suggestion was going to end up creating in my life. And the thing is that my brother, I love my brother, uh, his soon-to-be wife had, I think, delved a little bit into HCG with a friend. And, but my soon-to-be sister-in-law, tiny little thing that she is, really didn't need to be on the HCG protocol, but that's a whole other story. She's too pretty. Anyway, the deal is that my brother was concerned, and he wanted me to, get success, but be doing it healthily. And he just up and mentioned one day that I should go on YouTube and check out, just put in HCG and kind of check out what was going on with it. And he didn't know anything about the protocol. All he knew was that, the love of his life was, doing something when it came to something like that, and that it was a really low calorie diet, but that the foods that were being eaten were really healthy. And that's pretty much all he knew about it. Bottom line, that's all he knew. And so that's what I did. I went on YouTube, I put in HCG. I think the very first vlog that ever came up that I watched was Mama Clock, and probably that happens for a lot of people. And then I just became basically addicted to watching the vlogs. And this is even, first of all, you first start watching the vlogs, unless you have a friend that, it turned you on to it and you knew to order your HCG and everything else all, in the right order. But instead, I was just chomping at the bit because I'm watching these vlogs. The next thing I want to do, of course, is order the product. Of course, that takes time because it has to get through customs and whatnot. So then you're watching vlogs and you're in this anticipation of when you're going to be able to start. So I remember going through when I'd watch like some of the vlogs, like Last 20 Pounds. I watched every single vlog she did, every single one. And I was glad that I did, because I wanted to see what her journey entailed from the very beginning, which she's wearing fangs because she decides to load on Halloween. It was really cute. And all the way through. And all these people have become, to me, like family, and they're friends. They're a support system. And I got to dial back here about my brother and my soon-to-be sister-in-law. What's so cool, you guys, is that my brother had no idea. He had no idea when he said I should check out on YouTube. Sorry, I told myself I wasn't going to do that. I don't look pretty when I'm crying. Anyway, and I was just telling him the other night that via phone, he's in a different state, and I was telling him and Carly both, I was telling them that they've helped so many people and they don't even realize it, because they recommended it to me, and then I took that next step, thank you Eileen, to go ahead and put myself out there and vlog. And I told myself that I told myself, and I told my husband when I was like a little bit further into my rounds, that because of watching the different people on YouTube, my goal was to make sure that I didn't just evaporate. As far as once I hit my goal, I wasn't going to just stop, because I know how important it was to me to not only watch the people lose, but to actually have someone I could watch that made it. And I want to go those steps further and be able to keep being here for more anniversaries. I'm telling you, I look terrible when I cry. So that's my goal now, is to help as many people on their journeys as I can. And I just so want everyone to understand the impact that it has when you're able to comment back and help somebody, when you're able to maybe give them a little helpful hint or tip that, they didn't know about yet. And look at how my brother, he just told me go on YouTube, and he had no clue. I would easily say that there's been hundreds of people that he has helped and Carly has helped just because they recommended it to me. And they didn't really my brother wasn't even sure what he was recommending to me. That's what's kind of funny. So anyway, enough of that. I feel like I'm on a soap opera or something. All right, so let's see. Let's get back on track here. Definitely just huge thanks. I am going to try, I want so bad, I want to show it to you on camera, but my very first little supply kit that I bought came with a little measuring chart, like for my body's measurements. And actually, I appreciate the chart. The person that I ordered from, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. It's just that I want to recommend to everybody out there, measure every area that you can even think of. Every area. Even, possibly even your neck. For a lot of you, measure your neck. Make sure you do that. Measure all the different areas, like your calf. Like, don't just measure your thigh, measure your upper thigh, measure your lower thigh. Because I still don't have actually the most accurate reading as far as how many complete total inches I lost, because my first chart was very basic. And I think it was by my second round, maybe my next one after that, that I finally actually got a better chart, and I made sure that there were a lot more areas that I measured, and I'm really, really glad that I did. So I'm going to put, after this vlog, a couple pictures of me, how I look today. So I guess you can consider them after shots. And I vow I am going to get a good camcorder, because I keep talking into this QuickTime, but when it comes to being able to film, like the actual body shots, it's tough. I want to be able to be like the Shaitars and be walking around with my flip. And my daughter has one of the older versions of those, but her room is just a disaster, and I can't find anything in there. So I'm going to try to upgrade to better technology in 2011 also. And oh gosh, I'm just rambling now. I'm sorry. Okay, and then like this was my little journal that I had through my most of my rounds. Just all, I would write my measurements, and I would write what I ate, and I would write what I felt about it, and if I like screwed up, I'd write about it. And so everything's gonna be. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not posting this on YouTube. I'm just letting you know. See my little. Whoa, there it is. See my little pal. Oh, it's just a cute little book. Got it like at the dollar store. And I'm just going to wrap it up. I've just been rambling because I've just been like talking to you guys because you're my friends, family, and support system. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And more thanks to you. And my goal is to see you this size or even in better shape next year. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, HCG.